The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course you know who I am. I am Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest man in Fragcom, aka the hardest working man in Fragcom. I put in work, content every day, never let y'all down. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a beautiful day. And if you are new to my channel, then come on in, baby. Hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you get them notifications because I put in the work. Every day I'm doing something fragrance related. Make sure you show the love. I really would appreciate it. Let's get all up in this video today. Before we do that, if you want to sample it, make sure you can check it out at fatboyfragrance.com. Fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right, where we are killing the business. And I appreciate you guys because that's the way I can stay shill free, is by paying for everything, but able to make some of the money back in the store so I can buy more, try more, and give you guys great advice. All right, so I pay full retail for this, so you don't have to make sure if you like it. Let's get all up in it, and you know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs, one take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. We are back, and the fragrance we are discussing today is a new release, kind of a little controversial release in my opinion because of the price point and this whole moving into the Elixir kind of flanker lines, and it is YSL Elixir. Now before I go into that, let's talk about YSL line, the ones I do have, and I have reviewed them all pretty much except for one that I got very early on. That was the first one I ever got, which is YSL Fresh. A great fragrance, definitely unique from the others. This is a fresh, cool, aquatic fragrance that works in the summer so well. One of the best in my collection. You can see I've put a dent in this bad boy over the years. A great summer fragrance. Another one I picked up was YSL Le Parfum. And Le Parfum was the one that really kind of, generated the most buzz in my opinion, because it was the one that was more citrusy, more like the other ones, but had a great performance, stuck to the DNA really close. A nice note, I think, of juniper berry in there too. I like. Very well done. Then we got Le Parfum. That was Eau de Parfum, but then we got Le Parfum, which was more the one that the nighttime going one, and that was the one I thought that was a little sweeter, definitely for the winter. Fit more of a cooler vibe months, but could be pretty much a year-round scent and a signature scent for some people too. Then we got in between there we got YSL Live, and YSL Live, man, one of those sneaky ones that nobody ever talks about, but it is also sweet but more citrusy like Le Parfum, but more playful, a more playful version of Le Parfum. And then the one we got last year was the Eau de Parfum Intense, which was a fairly well-received fragrance. I think what they did, oh, my lid fell off on this one. I'm not gonna be able to get it off there, but I think I smelled this earlier today. It is definitely more citrusy, less sweet, more in the line with the YSL line. So, the one we're talking about today is YSL Elixir. There's a good look at the box. Standard YSL box. Let's go ahead and pull it out of the box, see what we got. Now these come in only right now 2.0 ounce, just like the Gucci Elixir. That only comes in a small bottle for now, which I am almost out. Look how much I got left now. Just like, if I can find it without really looking too hard, because I really don't wear it, so I just throw it wherever I want to throw it. Can't find it at the moment, but just like Dior's Sauvage Elixir that came in a small bottle too. But now they do offer in a bigger size. Hopefully they'll offer these elixirs in bigger sizes one day. But here's a good look at this bottle. It's more of a kind of like a bluish metallic look to it, with the classic YSL look on the side. No notes or batch code in the bottom. There's your batch code. So let's go ahead and pull up the notes on this bad boy, and we'll kind of get our feelings on this one and see what we got. All right. All right. So this one, the biggest difference in the notes for me on this one is this one to me felt like it was a more of a kind of like, you know, a spicier kind of like amber herbal kind of fragrance in my opinion. This felt way different than the other ones. So when I first gave my first impressions, I said, ugh, I don't know if I'm liking it. This has got too much of that Sauvage Elixir vibe in it. But to tell you what, it does really, the best way to describe this fragrance is call it a fresh, spicy fragrance, okay? That's the way I feel about it. Not a lot of notes in this one. Let's go through the notes real quick. In the opening, you got lavender, which is in a lot of the other ones. Geranium, which is in a lot of the other ones. Frankincense, different, and the oud. So that's the difference. So this fragrance is going to lean more towards the cooler months, in my opinion. This is not going to be a summertime banger, but a fresh winter fragrance, yes, I think it can work for that. And I think this will find a place in some people's collections as far as wanting something a little fresher for the winter, which we're still in the cooler months. Not too, it got pretty warm today for us, but it's still cold at night. So let's go ahead and get a good one more look at that bottle. And then let's go ahead and take a spray. Now this one, like the other ones, which I didn't know, you can actually take off the lid so you can decant very easy if you had to. And I do like that. I don't know if they offer refills for this one yet. If they do, be pretty cool. But I would want the bigger bottle for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and put this one on the skin. A good cap on there too, stays on there good. Mate, the atomizers on these are always fantastic. Let's put it in the air. Then we'll put it in the skin. We'll see what we got. Oh, man. This one, I think it just needed a little time to breathe for me. My first initial impressions were not really that high. Really not that good. But I think this one, the biggest thing the biggest note difference on all these is the frankincense. Frankincense is one of those notes that's really started to really appease to me, and I think it might even be in this one right here. I think Eden Mystique from Zahara, the 2.0 Z creators. I like that about the fragrance, that it has that note. Because I think frankincense, over the length of the fragrance journey when you're wearing it, really kind of gives you different feelings. Frankincense is a type of note, to me, that feels like it can grab onto other notes really well and enhance those notes. So the note of iris, which is going to be a real vibrant, soapy kind of, you know, either soapy and vibrant or floral and clean. It does all of that really well in the opening. It is what it is. It is a fresh, spicy fragrance with a sweet undertone from the geranium, just a little bit in there, and you do get that vibe. I gotta say, I jumped the gun on this one. Now, at a price point of 180 bucks, that's where a lot of people are going to be thrown back. You're going to want to wait probably till this gets down to around 120. This will not get cheaper than 120, even on discount sites. Unfortunately and sadly, this one's going to stay pretty high for a while. But you can sample it at fatboyfragrance.com if you want to. You can buy yourself a bottle. I bought mine at Macy's. Maybe you got some points built up and you can get a little discount. YSL Elixir is, to me, in the middle to above average when it comes to these money-grabbing or not money-grabbing elixir blends that these designers are really latching onto. I gotta say, it's not the best smelling one of the bunch, but it's definitely the most unique, dare I say, almost niche kind of quality to this one. This one is not going to be a fragrance that everybody's going to like. It's definitely going to be polarizing, especially at that price point. People are going to say, oh, I can get a better fragrance out. Yeah, probably so. If you're just going for straight up just compliments or just, you know, a mass appealing fragrance, this is not it. This is daring, challenging in some points, but fresh and off the skin, booms really well. All right, So let's find out. This one gets my full seal approval and we'll get out of here. All right, so let's talk about first impressions in the air. That's the first box. I'm going to say in the air, it's about a half a check. I have learned to appreciate this fragrance in the air. To me, it kind of like does have that Sauvage, Elixir vibe a little bit, but not too bad. That's why I can't really give it a full one. It is pleasing to the nose. It is not that terrible as long as you like the note of frankincense and this fresh, spicy realm, okay? Now, second box, performance. You absolutely better believe that this thing performs really well. 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. I can, it just depends on your skin and how dry it is. If you keep it moisturized, if you spray it on your clothes, you can get a full wear out of this one. People smell this way after 6 hours on me. No problem. All right, third box. Is this a compliment getter? I didn't get a compliment. The wife didn't hate it. She didn't love it. I felt like I did get people that noticed it, but don't think this one's going to be a big compliment getter in my opinion. If that's what you're looking for, maybe go for another one in the line. So, final box. So I can't even check the compliment box at all. Final box. Before I give you that, when can you wear this fragrance and what time of the year should you wear it? Daytime, nighttime, dress it up, just down. Yeah. So basically with this one, I would lean toward the nighttime. I would say it's more of a cooler month fragrance with, going in the spring, okay? Summertime, no. Don't wear this one. I don't think it's going to work well in the summer. But it is a dressed up fragrance. This can be a formal wear or a dressed down wear, I think, either way. Not a gym scent, of course. For $187, you better not be wearing this to the gym. All right, so final box. How much do I recommend this fragrance? I'm in a quandary here. I do like the uniqueness of it. I do like the longevity of it. And I do like that they did step out a little bit. It is an above average elixir. But I'm only going to recommend this at about a 50% clip because of the price. This is not one you just blind buy. No. Sample this first. Go by the store and try and sample it. Or buy it from a website like fatboyfragrance.com or somewhere where you want to sample this first before you buy it. Definitely do that. I'll give it, say, 60% just because I do like it. And I would see myself wearing this because I like a fresh, spicy fragrance for this winter. I'm more of a fresh kind of scent kind of guy. I could see this really taking off. If this was like 120, the complaints will be a lot less. But at the price point, it's hard to go any higher than, say, 60%. Right now is an approval rating overall. So I'd say about a 60% check on that box. That's it. YSL, Y Elixir. A good attempt, but could be better. Lower the price a little bit, man. Why so high? Is frankincense cost that much? I don't know. All right, that's all the time I got. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay well. And if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, then it's going to be all good. To my boricuas, que Dios lo bendiga. Adios, amigos. Peace.